Hi, I'm Snow, and this is Gas and Go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another installment of Gas and Go with Snow. I know what you guys are thinking. This guy's always doing something about cars. People all the time, Chevelles, and I own an Impala, and the standard stuff. Well, today I'm walking around Cars and Coffee at San Clemente, and I see this car drive by, thing of beauty. So I literally stopped my man Sean right here, who is, by the way, an Air Force veteran. Thank you for your service. And I noticed little details on the car, and I was like, I have to know more about this car. So Sean's like, we'll come by, and I'll stop. We'll talk about the car. So first things first, tell me what we're working with right here.
It's a 1973 Pontiac Grand Am.
So the crown jewel of any vehicle. What do we have under the hood?
It's a LS7.
LS7. And how many horsepower is that going to make?
About 600.
600 horsepower.
575 pounds of torque.
575 foot-pounds of torque. For most people that don't know, torque is what moves a car, right? Horsepower is what sells a car. Now, if you look under the hood, one of the things that really impressed me is how clean the installation is. Now, one of the things Sean and I were talking about, anybody that has a deep enough pocket can write a check and buy a Ferrari, but not everybody has the vision to build this. Man, the bodywork is so nice. So what have you done to the side of the car?
Well, Canberra Motorsports in the city of Orange, they painted the car.
And what color is it?
It's a BMW Donington Gray from 2016.
Okay. All right.
All the lines on the car were squared off.
Okay.
So, and this car has a lot of really interesting lines in it. And as you follow the lines in the sun, you have a lot of differentiation between the angles.
Yeah.
So the interior, though, so those are not the stock seats. Those are actually from a 2011 Honda CRZ.
Okay.
And I got them out of the junkyard for $100. And I obviously had them redone. The back seat's actually from an Acura, a 2001 Acura, which literally fit in there without any modification.
Really?
Yeah, the only thing I had to do was just make up about a half an inch on each side with the foam.
Yeah. So, once you guys take a look in here and notice what we got going on right here. We got the original 8-track tape player with an Aerosmith Rocks tape. Man, and then last thing I want to point out is I noticed the exhaust cutout.
Yeah. Okay, so I had this idea in my mind for a long time that I wanted to do something with the exhaust that was different but subtle.
Yeah.
And I saw
and it's very subtle.
It's very subtle.
But
so
it's
I
noticeable.
decided to, basically what we did was we cut out the quarter panel with the notch right there.
Yeah.
And I've got and I had the pipe, those are individual pipes that we then welded together.
Okay.
And I laid it halfway up and halfway down to make it, look like it's supposed to be there.
Right.
I didn't want it to stick out. I didn't want them to be too far out. I just wanted it to, most people don't notice it until they spend enough time looking at the car.
First thing you notice is the brakes, and then that led me right to that. And then when I saw that, I was like, man, this is gonna be one of those cars that's frustrating to own, because people just see, oh, that's a nice old car, and they don't realize the amount of time, labor, engineering that went into making it so subtle.
The best part about owning this car is that nobody else has one.
Right.
Nobody's building
I've
these.
never seen one anywhere close to this nice.
And I just like being able to have a car that isn't what everybody else has.
Yeah.
And I appreciate everybody's cars, the muscle cars, the Ferraris, the Mercedes, and the Porsches, and all that. I have something that's very, very unique. And
this is definitely one of a kind. Yeah, this is definitely one of a kind. And you know what, man? Thanks for taking the time to show it to me. I really appreciate it. Thanks. All right.